Good evening. Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another night of exciting cringe binge. I'm your host, Steve. There's nobody here. Here's a song fitting for this eve. Let's listen to it. Maybe some more people will show up or something.
Some people think little girls should be seen and not heard, but I think, oh, bondage, up yours! 1, 2, 3, 4!
That's what I'm talking about. Good evening. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Luck be a lady tonight. It's ladies' night. Oh, yeah, the feeling's right. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Hey, there was a couple of streams ago where it was an all-dude turnout, at least until like the second hour. Now it's the ladies' night. And what a perfect night for it to be ladies' night. Ladies, are you ready? It is the eve of American history. Lost in all the chaos is the fact, and I'm calling it a fact, is that sometime in the next 24 hours plus, a woman will become the president of the United States of America. For the first time. That's right. We're making history. How about that? 104 years after women's suffrage finally gave women the right to vote. It only took 100 years of fighting to vote, and now it only took 104 to get a woman in office, and I think that's fantastic. Now, and it's even better that, for the most part, I've seen both of these campaigns. I've seen speeches. I haven't really heard Harris talk much about the whole angle of being the first woman president. And, regardless of all the policy and whatever you think about this or that, I think it's about damn time we broke this barrier. Had a woman in charge. And, I don't think she'll completely fuck it up. So there's that too. From what I've heard, it looks a bit more like Trump will win. Well, Ron, I got to tell you, whatever you heard doesn't mean a whole lot of shit to me. How about this? I guarantee you Harris wins this handily tomorrow. That's a Steve guarantee. How about that? Every blue state, every swing state, and maybe another surprise or two. That's right. Folks, all these polls you've been checking out over the past several months as they intensify, getting closer and closer. Oh, my God, what's happening on this channel here? These polls are just, it's ridiculous. Weathermen, it falls somewhere between weathermen and a Ouija board, these polls, in terms of accuracy and relevance to what winds up happening. But your boy knows. Your boy knows. I see a lot of Pennsylvania coverage. You know why we're going to win? I say we. I'm talking about, of course, sane Americans. Again, this isn't even about policy. This is strictly about maintaining order and democracy in this country, which, I think somebody put it best when they said, it would be nice to have a choice of which color to paint a wall in the room of your house, but when your house is on fire, you got to take care of the fire first. And then maybe you can start worrying about the next thing on the order of priorities. But anywho, yeah, it would be nice if people didn't vote for someone insane. Yeah. I'd bet my money on... All right, well, Ron, go right ahead and lose it. What do you want me to tell you, dude? You've told me already you think you've heard he's going to win, and now you're saying you'll bet he'll win. So you're going to bet because you heard. All right. Well, show me I'm crazy, because I'm telling you right now, he ain't winning. Now, we can talk about the plans for calling this a rigged election that he's got ready to go, if you'd like. The wheels are already in motion. Yeah. I think it's a possibility. Yeah. Well, I think by design, everybody's supposed to think that. But I'm sorry that I'm this chair of confidence I'm sitting in right now. I don't know. I guess it's because it's a all or nothing situation. If I'm wrong, here's the deal. If I'm wrong, I'm 100% divorced from the United States. That's it. Not that anyone else has to give a shit. It's just my own personal whatever. But I've already physically removed myself from the country during this era of madness that I don't want anything to be a part of on a day-to-day basis. But if my country is to put this guy back in office a second time, that's it for me. I'm divorced. I will actually seek attempting to remove my citizenship and claim it somewhere else. I'm done. I'm a patriot, and that's my patriotic response. You go ahead and deal with this. I got maybe 15, 20 years left tops. I'm going to spend it somewhere else, not dealing with this shit. All right. Now, I got to believe that most Americans don't want this bullshit. And, yeah, I firmly believe Harris is going to win, for what that's worth. Anyway, this guy's got some sharper image stuff. It doesn't look all that sharp. What do you guys want to do tonight? I mean, obviously, we're all thinking about this election, right? It's pretty much. Do you mind if we look at something? Because I just watched something, and look, I'm going to just be right out in front with this because this is a channel that, you know, is a political pundit sort of channel. It leans a certain way, and which means, you know, automatically, well, how can I trust the veracity of any of these claims that we're about to watch or whatever? Look, I'm trying to understand, after having just watched this for a second time, what exactly Trump might attempt to do if he wants to overturn the results of the election or claim that it was rigged or whatever. However he wants to attempt to you know, do what he clearly will try to do if he loses. And I just listened to this explanation. It's on the Young Turks. I know. But listen, I'm just what this guy is about to say. This guy Jenk is going by precedent of things that have happened in previous elections and just putting some logical pieces together in a sort of what do you call it? Hypothetical scenario. And I think it's important that people know this, that this particular potential plan could sort of expose some of the loopholes and things in our democratic process that could allow for somebody to, you know, potentially reverse steal or whatever an election. Anyway, we're going to watch it. It's going to be about 5 minutes. Sorry.
They stole the 2000 election, and now they're proactively planning to steal the 2024 election. And what they're doing is they're combining the lessons that they learned in 2020 and 2000. So what were those? They realized late in the game after Trump had lost, and he's desperately looking for, how do I fix this thing? How do I rig it, right? And someone comes up with an idea, which they're so proud of. Peter Navarro wrote it in his book, he was that proud, about how, we'll get your electors to say that you won. So then they try that plan, and Rudy Giuliani told us on the Young Turks at the RNC, they couldn't get Trump's real electors to do the plan because it was illegal. So they got he calls them other electors. Everyone else, including in an internal Trump email, calls them fake electors. So they got a bunch of fake electors, a lot of whom have been arrested now. But remember, if Pence doesn't certify, this is so critical to their plan in 2020, but could be critical in 2024. If he doesn't certify, they go, well, I mean, it's unclear, we got to bring it back to the states. And the states have the fake electors ready. If the Republicans at the state level go along, and by the way, to be fair to the Republicans in 2020, the Republicans in those states did not go along, okay? And that's why Trump was so mad at the Republicans in Georgia, Raffensperger and the others. He's like, what the hell, man? Find me 12,000 votes. Who cares? Or put in the fake electors. And so they didn't do that. And God bless on that front. They deserve a lot of credit. But if they have new guys, and by the way, they do. A lot of them now at the state level are talking about, yeah. But if it ever gets to a situation where we can make a difference, we're ready. And so then you say, yeah, okay, Cenk, I hear you, but what difference does it make? Okay, so they send fake electors up. Well, two things are going to happen. At some point, there's this process by which we realize who the fake and real electors are, right? Yeah, what is that process? Well, the House goes, if the outcome is uncertain, all they have to do is say it's uncertain. Anything that clouds it up makes it uncertain. They vote by states in the House, not by number of seats. So in 2020, even though Democrats had more seats, the Republicans had more states that they controlled in the House. This time around, they have more seats and more states. So if they vote by states, as is the rule in the Constitution, the Republicans can just declare Trump the winner because there was uncertainty. You say, well, okay, but Cenk, there's a safeguard to that. They're going to go to the courts, and the courts are going to say these electors are nonsense, and the vote is clear. But except in 2000, and that's why that precedent is so important, in Bush v. Gore, if you remember, there was no certainty about who had won the state of Florida, and Florida was in the middle of a recount, just the first recount. Trump asked for and received 3 recounts in Georgia, which I have no problem with, including a hand recount. I want him to be absolutely sure who won. Supreme Court blocked a recount of Florida and said, we're declaring Bush the winner. We don't care. We don't want you to count those votes. And they didn't. So now that precedent exists. So if they do this scam, then they go to the courts. The 6 conservative justices, half of whom were appointed by Trump, can just say, we have a precedent in 2000. Sorry, we can't count any votes. Stop the counting. We're not gonna let you count any of the actual votes. The House has already gone through a constitutional process and they say that Trump has won. It's over. And so
Anybody able to digest that? That's what I'm fucking scared about. You guys might be scared about polls and the outcome of the election. This is what I'm scared about right here. I just heard a playbook that sounds pretty legit. I don't know if it would work or not, but I could certainly see it being attempted. And that's really fucking scary. Again, take of that what you want, but I wanted to share that because yeah, going back to that 2000 election and the fact that the courts in Florida, which by the way was governed by Jeb Bush at the time, yeah, this is serious shit. I had no idea. I was under the impression that there wasn't a way for him to do anything like he could have done in 2020 when he was actually in office. I'm like, okay, he couldn't do it then. How the hell is he going to be able to do it as just a private citizen or whatever the hell you want to call him running for office now? So, well, apparently if you've got the House Republicans doing your bidding, there is a way. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I'm trying to process that, but yeah. Anyway, let's have some fun, folks. Tomorrow night I'm going to be on streaming probably earlier than this and going quite late as well. I don't know what. I'm already lining up what liquor to buy over at the store across the street. I'm just going to be sitting here sipping on some whiskey and following, what's going on. Because I got a feeling there's a lot to be following beyond just, calling states. There's probably going to be a lot of things going on. I'll come on after my husband decides not to watch. Again, it's going to be the morning for me. If there's any kind of late night stuff going on for me, it's nope. I'll definitely be up and watching. Anyway, we're going to try to have a hangout here. We got some home shopping bingo accomplished. Is Pool just done with the channel, you think? I keep thinking about Pool. I feel like I must have done something to upset Pool. I don't know what it is, but it's too bad. I'm always burning bridges, folks. So, in terms of what to watch and goof around with tonight, I don't know. I don't have any. All I can think about is a selection. I wish we could talk. I don't want to just be this guy talking like I'm grandstanding over here while you guys just have to sit and, I don't even know what you're thinking. You're like, hurry up and move on, or I don't know. I just yeah. I don't know what to do right now. How about we watch an old game show? That sounds good. Marsha, give me an old game show. What's one we haven't checked out? The more obscure, the better. Except that one we watched one time that had like a weird, game board, but human-sized. Card Sharks? All right, Danny's in first. Are we going back to like Wink Martindale card sharks? Like the Wink Martindale era? Because that's my jam. Not Shark Tank. That damn Shark Tank got me in trouble the other day. They got dude from fucking, I forget the name of the show. Community hosting this? I figure there was newer versions. 86. I mean, that's right in my wheelhouse. I'm 9 years old. Amy versus Kay. Let's go. Card sharks. So it's Amy's Baking Company versus Kay's Kitchen. Ah, that's a loud intro.
From Television City in Hollywood.
From Television City in Hollywood. I want to be an announcer so bad.
It's Card Shark.
Like this guy being a game show, not the host, just the announcer. What a gig.
The host of Card Shark, Bob Eubanks.
Oh, was it always Bob Eubanks? Wink Martindale didn't host this? I was almost... Am I thinking of another one? Oh, no, I'm thinking of the one where they rolled dice. What's the one where they rolled dice? I forget. Wink Martindale dice game. High Rollers. High Rollers. I want to watch High Rollers with Wink Martindale. All right, but we'll check out Card Sharks.
Thank you.
Go with Card Sharks. I just said we'd do both.
Marcia. 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 Marcia.
I love that button.
That's enough.
I think I maybe don't remember how Card Sharks works. Are they going to explain it before they dive in so I can play along?
Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. We're glad you could make it today. We have some delightful contestants. We have a lot of money to give away, so we're going to pick it up from where we left off last time. Where we left off last time, our champion had just won another match, and she was ready to play the big money cards. So let's get her in here right now. Come on, Amy. Here we go.
Come on, Amy. Get in here. Well, I mean, is it trivia? Is it just luck? Is it fastest something or other? Is it a polling thing? Is it a... What the hell do you do here? And then you get a card for... The better you do, the better the card? Surveys. Okay, so like a Family Feud thing. Okay. Danny! Now I'm going to have to get a Danny... Now I'm gonna have to get a Danny soundboard. I'm gonna get the one where Jack Nicholson is saying Danny's name from The Shining. Danny! I'll put that right into the machine. Sorry, folks. We have to pause. I have to pull a... Well, this will make Marcia not feel so singled out, Danny. I'm just trying to level the playing field a little bit. There's got to be a Danny from The Shining in here, right? Give me a good Danny. Karate Kid Part 2. Oh, because Danny Russo or whatever, right? Danielson. Anaconda. Does anybody have any taste? Wrong Turn 5. Mindy Project, Caddyshack. Oh, this might be what's his face from Mary Tyler Moore saying Danny in that really...
Danny.
Oh, no, it's not. That sucks. Daddy? What's Ted Knight? You've never seen the original Karate Kid? What are you, on crack? Are you human? Were you born in the 20th century? What's the matter with you? Sorry. All right, I guess there's no shining Dan. You know, I don't like this. I'm not happy with these results. What? Amanda? Oops. I can't spell. I was busy watching card. Look at this. You guys really think I'm like the monkey turning the crank on the street. Dance, monkey, dance. Okay, shining soundboard. What? What ad? Close. This is not The Shining. Ah, forget it. All right, Danny, you got lucky. There's probably a decent Danny in here, but not the one I was looking for. But since Amanda's here, might as well give that a try, right? Just throw her under the bus. Melinda? Now wait a minute. That's another lady's name. I'll have to get everybody in here. Amanda. Oh, you know what I want? Please tell me there's a soundboard for Who's the Boss? With Tony Danza going, Amanda, Jonathan, Mona, Amanda. That's my Tony Danza impression. Now here's one from Bad News Bear. Oh, 2005. Screw that. I thought that was the real Bad News Bears. Has everything been remade? I've had to live a life of remakes. This is remakes. All right. This is a very unsuccessful off-track road I've gone down here. I don't recognize any. Oh, from the movie Taken. What? It's not even a word.
Amanda?
All right, I'll grab that. That'll work. That'll work. That sounds like I'm calling after you kind of a thing. We'll be right back to Card Sharks in just a moment, folks. I just have to they've never made me sit through an ad this long. They've never made me do that. Well, I need to open up this anyway to get it ready. All right, so play audio. Amanda. Yeah, that's right. I'm like a serial killer, just adding your names to a list. It's pretty scary. All right, here we go. But the cool thing is not much to worry about, right? Because how many serial killers live 37,000 miles away, or whatever it is? All right, so yeah, I'll just put this right here in the old soundboard, if I can drag it in there successfully. And then I just come right over here, and let's see. Uh-oh. Oh, no. It's giving me some weird thing telling me it's not working. I'm an idiot. I forgot to actually throw it in there. All right. There it is.
Amanda?
Let's get that up.
Amanda?
All right. All right. And after all that, my cursor's stuck. All right. Sorry about all that, folks.
Marcia.
Amanda?
Marcia.
Amanda?
All right. Hey, Melinda. You're next.
You ready? Okay. Let's fill everybody in about Amy. Tell us about Amy one more time.
Okay, my name is Amy Eskinos, and I'm originally from Moraga, which is in Northern California. But I left to become a Bruin, and now I'm a sophomore communication studies major at UCLA.
So you're a Bruin.
If you put a pole in her head, she would be a broom.
So we should tell everybody Bruins go to UCLA, right? I don't think you become Bear or something. Anyway, you've won $5,400.
Let go of her.
When we picked it up.
Are you walking her across a busy street? What the?
I left off last time. You're ready to play the big money cards. So let's get our two lovely dealers in here right now, Susanna Williams and Lacey Pemberton.
Lacey. God, that's such a... That's like from Caddyshack, Lacey Underall. Lacey's got to be like the hottest name from this era.
Now you cut the cards. Good.
Oh my goodness. This is... Wow.
Remember, all the money you won...
Whatever was supposed to be hot about these models has been absolutely removed by this outfit. And the hair as well.
So far, and that's about $5,400
That
to
is-
keep no matter what happens. But now we're going to play the big money cards, and we're going to give you new money to bet with, Amy. And here's how it goes. We're going to start you on the bottom line with $200. You must bet your way across that board by calling high-low. When you get to the second line, we'll add another $400 to your betting money, and you bet your way across the line. Remember, minimum bets are $50 except for the final top
What am I
card,
betting
where
on?
You must bet at least half of your dollars. And one other thing, don't forget, you'll have an opportunity to change one card.
Hold on, you huckster or whatever. I need another run through.
On each line by selecting one of the spare cards that Susanna is dealing out right now. So if you understand the rules, and I know you do,
I don't.
we're ready to play the big money cards. Give the lady $200, please. Okay,
What?
good luck, Amy. Here we go. If the cards flow right, you can turn that $200 into $32,000. It's happened before. Let's see what happens this
It's
time.
happened
Amy,
before.
your card is an 8. There's the way to go.
So every card has got to be higher than the last card or something?
All of it
Oh, you got to go higher or
Remember,
low.
if
Oh,
another
it's
ace
high-low.
comes up, It's just a push. No win, no loss. Lower than the ace, of course.
Why didn't someone just tell me it's high-low? That's all you had to say. You people. It's like if I ask you guys, how do you play rock, paper, scissors? And you guys would be, just watch, you'll figure it out. It's just all you had to do. Paper beats, rock, and rock beats scissors. Scissors beats paper. It's high-low. All right, so you got a 9. Ooh, that's tough. That's right in the middle. You don't like those.
You got $400. You can play it.
Wait. Are we playing? Are we playing? I want to go high. I'm feeling a picture card. I think the odds are better low, but I'm going high.
Number 1, she wants to change. That's the only time she can change on this line.
Oh, you can
9 is now
change.
a king. Good card.
Oh, you can make one change. Good time to change. Now you go low.
All of it
Yeah.
lower. The king, your card is a queen.
Whoa. Keep on lowering.
How much?
All of it. All of
Lower
it,
than
man.
the
Come
queen.
on.
Your card is a jack. All right, you got $1,500.
Boom.
This now becomes your base up here. We'll give you another.
Wait, I thought there was questions and shit. This just seems like a fucking like a county fair game. What is this?
$400. So you have $1,900. 1,500 lower than the jack. Your card is a deuce. You've got $3,400.
Higher, all of it.
Higher than the deuce, it's a 5. You got
Higher, most of it.
Let's change out number 2.
Okay, number 2. She's going to change the 5. Her 5 now.
I bet you she gets a worse card than the 5. I would have kept the 5. The hell?
Now is a
Told you. You just made it harder. Congratulations. And you're probably still going to go high when you could have gone high with a 5. What are you doing? Now, bet it all. You guys stink with your bids. Bet it all every time. If you get anything that's like a 5 or lower or like a jack or higher, bet it all. Come on.
6. Not much better, but you got to play. $6,800. 6,000 higher?
Hell yeah, why not?
6,000 higher.
Why not?
The 6. A 10.
It was still a dumb move. See, none of you guys know how to play any of these games. God, I dominate. I would rack up on a game like this.
Now, the 10 goes up here.
Now that I would change. If I could change that, if I could have saved any of it, I would have changed it.
You've still got a card over there to
You wouldn't bet at all. What are you trying? What? Win something? What? Enough money to go to fucking Golden Corral twice? I'm trying to win some major money here, Marcia. I don't know what kind of... What do you... Just want to pay off the airfare to get there?
Marcia.
Oh, God, you would have been the worst on, like, that briefcase game. All right, we've opened up a briefcase. It says $1,000. I'll take it. Cost me $800 to get here. That's $200. Boom. In the pocket. Let's go.
change if you want to. You going to change it? She's going to change it.
All right, so yeah. Change this one, sure.
All right, the 10 now becomes a 7.
Oh, that's worse. Oh, God. I wouldn't bet a damn thing. See, now here, I would bet nothing. I would bet the minimal amount I have to bet. Oh, didn't he say you have to bet at least half? Oh, that's how they get you. This game is rigged as shit. An easy path to get up right here next to, like, the boss, and you get stuck with the worst possible card and forced to bet half your cash. That's how they... Oh, this game is so rigged.
Now, Amy, you've got to bet at least $6,400.
Oh, this isn't even the fun part of the show. Shit.
Let's bet $6,400 higher.
$6,400, that it's higher than the 7. Good luck to you, Amy. Here we go for $6,400
What do you think?
higher than the 7.
Ah! This game is rigged as shit. You know, people have won big money on here before. Remember him saying that right before they got started? Yeah. For an 80s daily show, they're not giving away more than 10 grand a game. No way. She was screwed by the time she got... And remember how much of a big deal he made when she said 6,000 on the one card? 6,000? What? Are you sure? He probably already knew that she was about to... go into 12,000. This game is so rigged. Watch this step by step. I'm telling you. This rigged ass game. How could it not be rigged? Who would trust this? Oh, these cards are random. I mean, she's got a mini skirt nutcracker outfit on. How could he not trust this? Oh, God.
Okay, number 2. She's going to change the 5. Now, Amy, then the 7. Good luck to you, Amy. Here we go for $6,400 higher than the 7. The card is a 5. No. And that brings you to $6,400.
And that brings you right to within our range of budget of amount of money that we typically give away on a daily. Yeah, this is some rigged shit. I want a full investigation.
She already had. We'll be back with a new check.
Oh, the 5,400 she already... Wow, so yeah, right in the neighborhood. This is... How could you not just look at this with half a brain and just common sense say this is some shenanigans? Come on.
Challenge here for Amy right after these words.
Danny, you grew up watching this? This was like your favorite show? You were being conned. I can't believe Trump's name isn't on this fucking show. All right. Go to the commercial already. Oh, my God. How much padding is this?
Time to meet us on the Buzzer Casino.
All right, Bob. Come on. I loved it. All right, well, that's past tense. How do you feel now?
Ready? Good luck, champ. We're going to meet a new challenger, and here comes this pretty lady right now.
Here comes this pretty lady. Oh, women. Women, tomorrow is your day. I'm telling you right now. I'm shedding a tear for you. I really am. Tomorrow is a historic day. Man, between that Substance movie basically taking the whole like body image and thing and just turning that on its ear and having a woman become this is it, ladies. This is time for the ladies. It's time. Now look, with this newfound amount of power that you're about to get, all right, I want you to listen to a very effeminate man here talk for a sec, all right? I'm not your average dude. In fact, I get a lot of flack from my gender for not being dude enough about certain topics, if you know what I'm talking about, all right? Let me tell you something, ladies, all right? I'm not mansplaining this, all right? Take the whole gender thing out of it. In fact, that's going to be your best bet for these next 4 years. Kamala Harris, first woman president. It should be celebrated. Flex. It's fantastic. But you know what? Don't let that define the job she's about to do for the next 4 years. She's going to be a president. All right? Not a female president, a president. And that's when you have equality. When you don't have to put qualifiers on things. You're that's it. You're president. That's great. Progress. How you doing, Fitz? We're watching Card Sharks on election eve night. Oh my. Yeah, see how far you've come, ladies? See how far you've come? You're not wearing doilies anymore.
How are you, Kay?
I'm great. I'm Kay.
I'm just playing. Oh, is this Kay? Oh, this is a younger Kay. Hi, people. Today, I'm going to answer questions and try to play high-low.
Wallace, and I'm from Clemson, South Carolina, home
Oh, shit. Home of the Tigers.
of William the Refrigerator Perry.
All right.
Cubs, or the Bears had just won the Super Bowl. The fridge was all the rage at this moment in time.
I've been married to a wonderful guy for 26 years and still my friend as well as my lover, and we have two lovely children, Bill Jr. and Debbie.
I was an extra on Designing Women in seasons 2 and 3.
Children in 26 years.
That's right.
What happened?
We had some vacation and rest time, too.
I understand. All right. Well, it's nice to have you with us. I know you did. The two of you cut the cards before the show?
Yes.
Okay, so Lacey is going to be dealing out the cards right
I
now
cut
from that
the
new
cheese.
deck. Now, remember, the object of our game is to work your way across the board by predicting whether each card is higher or lower than the one preceding it.
Right.
But before you can start calling off high-low cards, you have to win the high-low toss-up questions. And so I wish you both good luck. She's a tough lady, Kay, so be real careful. Here we go. Here's our first question of the day. Amy, it goes to you. Amy, we surveyed 100 pregnant women.
All right. Okay, so it's a survey thing, and she has to guess like a percentage, and then the other contestant has to play high-low on the other one's guess, right? And that person can then kind of steal it. Is that am I remembering that? Okay. All right, I kind of remember this.
And we asked them, are you married? How many pregnant women said they are married?
What kind of question is this out of the gate? We walked up to pregnant women and asked them, are you married? How many of them are? I'm going higher. 73. 73 for me.
Well, Bob, I would hope that pregnant women would be married. And so I think that number's going to be pretty high, that they were going to be married and they're pregnant.
All right, I'm bumping it higher because there's going to be that percentage that aren't married but are going to say that they are. Yeah, I didn't think about that. So I got to add an extra 10%. All right, I'm up to 83% now. I'm up to 83. That's my final answer, I promise.
But there's always that chance that there's going to be some that aren't.
There is?
Well, sure, in today's times there are. So
Oh, I see.
I'm
Why is
going to
that?
say it's going to be 87.
87 out
Ooh.
of 100 pregnant women said yes, they are married. Kay, will the actual number be higher or lower than 87?
Now, obviously, if this game show was on today, my number would be way lower. And if it was on 20 years before this, it would be like 98%.
Bob, today that number is very shocking, and I think the number is going to be lower.
Really? Lower.
I'm sticking with my 83.
If it's lower, you get the first shot at the cards. If not, Amy does. Let's find out. The actual number of pregnant women who are married is 97.
Whoa! You women love to lie. Oh, my God. No, nah. And remember how confident Kay was over here? I think, today's climate, that number is a lot lower. Oh, no, it turns out to be nearly 100. God. Liars. You women are Are we about to elect a liar into office? I didn't think about this. Women lie. They like to lie. They're very manipulative. They're cunning. That's how they're able to survive in this gender battle throughout history. They've got their secret weapons. And now one is about to be in control. I retract everything I said. Oh my God. Oh, sorry. I'm fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right?
It wasn't lower, it was higher.
It's going to be fine,
means
right?
our champ gets to play with cards first. Now remember, Amy, because you won the high-low question, you can change your base card if you want to.
Wait. Marcia's got like this TED Talk about this question. What is this? Because if they are not visibly pregnant at that time, they could have done something about it. So it would only be single women who wanted to be pregnant, and that isn't nearly as many as how many single women get pregnant. Eureka!
Marcia.
Oh, you would lie the other way, Danny? I don't know who my baby daddy is. Who are you?
So here we go. Let's see if you want to or not. Your card is an ace. No way.
Lower.
Going
Lower.
than the ace. The card is now a 10.
Still got to go lower.
Player, you can freeze. Going on. The lady says lower than the 10. It's a 4.
Higher, Bob.
She's going to continue. Higher than the 4. It's a 5.
Higher again.
Freeze. She will
Why freeze? All right, what's the advantage of freezing? Come on. If the card next is lower, you've got terrible luck anyway. Why is she freezing? Is it to make more money or something? Is this like Wheel of Fortune when you know the answer to the puzzle, but you're still spinning to get more cash? Why freeze? If she wins the next round, she can change that card. Oh, okay. So there's some kind of strategy going on. Okay.
freeze on the 5. And the reason she does that is to keep
Oh, if I just kept playing, I would have gotten my explanation. Damn it.
Kay away from the cards, and if she wins the next high-low question, she'll have a chance to change that 5. So it's a good strategy. Remember, first player to win 2 games wins the match, and then you go on to play the big money cards.
Yeah, I've been Bob-splained.
Amy knows all about that. All right, Kay, next question, and this one's for you, Kay. Kay, we surveyed 100 single women, and we...
Kay, I personally surveyed 100 single women and asked them what percentage preferred girth to length.
We asked them, would you like it if roles were reversed? And it was women who asked men out on the dates. How many single women said, yeah, they'd like it?
All right. If this were like early 70s, the number would be higher. Yeah, this is a stupid question. Can I listen to this dumb question again?
Single women. And we asked them, would you like it if roles were reversed? And it was women who asked men out on the dates. How many single women said, yeah, they'd like
30%. And I think I'm too high.
it if women asked the men out for the dates?
Bob, I believe that's real popular today anyhow. I believe that there are a lot of women asking men out today. So
I know you women don't want to do it because it's work, because you have to risk getting rejected. It sucks. It fucking sucks. And you ladies barely ever have to ever worry about it ever. If you choose to not ever even try it, you'll probably be fine. So why would you? All right, I'm saying 30.
I think that would be.
Why aren't we getting any other guesses here? Are we playing a game here or not? Around 30, Marcia says.
A real high number.
Did you ever ask a guy out for a date?
No, I didn't. I've been married for 26 years. That was very improper.
Same
back
wonderful
then.
man.
Right.
Yeah. 2 children.
Right. I would
See, that's what I'm saying. She's going, yeah. We're past the Gloria Steinem portion. We're in full Reagan era here. It's reverted back, okay? You're stuck in like 1972. This is 86. That's probably why you fucked up the other question.
say that number was about 92.
92?
What? What? 92% would rather do all the legwork. Why? Yeah. No kidding. For Amy, it's the easiest lower of all time.
Single women said they would like it if women asked men out for dates. Amy, are you married?
No, I'm not.
Have you ever asked a guy out?
No, but it's not that I wouldn't like to. I mean, I think that Kay's right. I think women would like it if roles were reversed and they could.
No. They like the theory of it, but in reality, we get it. You got that advantage. It sucks to have to be the instigator of this courtship crap, because getting rejected sucks. So,
Could be the ones who do
what
the
keeps
asking.
you from asking him out?
I just get kind of nervous.
Oh, I see. Okay.
oh, you don't say. It's kind of nervous to do. You don't say. Gee, I wouldn't know as a guy. Yeah, it's nice when the shoe's on the other foot. I got an audience of ladies listening to me talk about real men problems and how you ladies treat us.
So I don't. But I think the number's going to be high, but not that high. So I'm going to say it's going to be a little bit lower than that.
A little bit lower? There's no way it's above 50. And 50 seems insane.
Well, the actual number of single women who would like it if women asked men for dates is 50.
This is a stupid game.
You're right, it was lower. I think the guys would like it. I really do think the guys would like it. All right, Amy.
Yeah, exactly. Ask the guys that question. It would be 90% easily. You would just have that 10% like fucking Vin Diesel type guys that are like, yeah, I like to, work my game. You know what I'm saying? Shut up. Most dudes are just, it's not fun.
You won the question. Now that means you froze on the 5, so you can change that 5 if you'd like to.
Change that card, please.
All right. Your 5 now becomes a 7, and you've got to play.
Oh, no. You done fucked up.
Okay, let's go higher with that next one.
Higher than the 7. If it's higher than the 7, you win game number 1. If it's not higher, Kay gets a free shot at the cards. Is it? No.
God, even if she kept the 5, she would have been screwed. Amy, you got no luck.
Not higher than the 7. 7, and that means, Kay, you get a shot at the cards. Now, you've got to
Great.
play off this card. Here it is. Your base is a 7.
Ooh.
Bob, we're going higher.
Higher than the 7,
round.
Kay. Your card is a 10.
All right, back down low.
Bob, I'm going on. Let's say lower.
Lower than the 10. The lady's going to play. Lower
Oh,
than the 10. That
sorry.
takes you back to the 7. And as you can see, Amy is still leading in this game as we go to our next high-low question. Here it is.
This question
Amy,
better be good.
we surveyed 100 men who are serving time in prison.
First of all, can you imagine being a fucking convicted felon sitting in the hoosgow and a fucking rep from Card Shark shows up to ask you survey questions? That would be the most surreal shit. You're sitting there etching your little hashtag mark into the wall. I'm month number 18 here. God, Marcia.
Marcia. Marcia. Marcia. Marcia.
Ah, semantics.
And we asked them, are you innocent? How many inmates claim...
Wait, yeah, we need more. We need more information. Where are we talking about the county lockup where the people in there got like DUIs and shit? Or are we talking about like a federal penitentiary where everybody's done like horrific things? Because this is stupid.
claim that they are innocent?
Well,
I'm innocent, Your Honor. Now, this would be hilarious because would you say, yeah, I'm guilty, even though you're already in prison, you've already been convicted for whatever it is, would you still claim that you're innocent? I think about Shawshank Redemption and the fact that everyone just walks around going, I'm innocent, man. I don't know why I got locked up. So I think the number is very high. The question is how many would say they're innocent, right?
100 men who are serving time in prison. And we asked them, are you innocent?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going, 75. All right, I'm going to go above 75. I'm going to go like 85. 83. I want to give myself a little bit of room.
How many inmates claim that they are innocent? What an interesting question, huh?
I think that number's going to be pretty high. I mean, people who even go to jail, even after they've been, proven guilty and everything, they still say they're innocent. There's always something that they're still innocent. So I'm going to say it's going to be a pretty high number. I'm going to say about 67.
67.
That's not that high.
Inmates, you say claim they're still innocent, okay?
Higher.
I believe that
ระบบแอร์
Ah.
กรองและหมุนเวียนอากาศสะอาดเข้าภายในบ้านป้องกันฝุ่น PM 2.5
All
number
right.
is even going to be higher, Bob, because I
All right, Kay.
don't think a lot of them are going to admit that they were guilty.
Even after they've been convicted.
Even after they've been convicted.
All right, well, let's see. If it's higher,
I
then you're
should
gonna get a
know.
shot at the
Most of
cards.
my
The actual
family's
number of
there.
Inmates who claim they are innocent
83.
is 39.
What?
It wasn't higher, it was lower. It's a good question.
I can't watch this anymore. Nothing makes sense. Nothing's making any sense. Oh no, I did it. Really? 61%. And again, this has everything to do with where are you polling this? Because if it is like just the county lockup for like local, like, I don't know, if minor offenses or whatever, they'll probably go, yeah, I did fucking, whatever. I did run a red light. Confidential. Would you trust anything with a game show coming in talking about your innocence of a crime? If you're still trying to like maybe get an appeal or something, you're just gonna let that truth bomb slip out to help out a game show for one throwaway question?
All right, here you are, Amy, still stuck. You got one card in order to win this game. You froze on the 7.
Marcia's brain is I love the thought process.
Let's change that card.
Yeah, I thought you'd change that card. The 7 is now a 10, and you've got to play.
Yeah, see, yeah, Danny does have a good point. That's right. Card Sharks asked me if I did it, and I said I did, even though I didn't. Catch me outside. How about that?
Okay, let's go lower.
Lower than the 10? Once again, for the game, if it's lower than the 10, it's a jack.
Oh, Amy, your life is
Right
misery.
there. And you get to play. But this time, you still got to go off of the 7.
Let's go higher, Bob.
Higher than the 7. Your card is a 3.
A lot of buzzers on this game.
Stuck. All right, tell you what, the cards are not rolling. Let's change your luck a little bit. We'll pause for a couple of commercials, and we'll be right back to play our 4th and final.
All right, look, I'll tell you what. These questions suck. Nobody's winning the game, and nobody even has a point yet. I'll tell you what, we're going to take a break and maybe change the rules or figure out what the hell to make this a better game show. We'll be right back.
Question in this game between Amy and Kay. We'll see you in just a moment.
Card Shark stinks. Danny.
Like vintage game shows on TV? Then you'll love them online. It's the all-new buzzerplay.com.
I blame Danny for this.
This is our 4th
Daddy.
and final question. This game, sudden death time. Someone must win the game on this next play of the cards, so control of the board is very important.
Control of that board. Kay's got a long way to go.
This question will decide. Game number 1, it goes.
I mean, Kay, you really do get screwed if your first card is a 7 or an 8. That's just not fair.
To you, Kay. Here it is. We surveyed 100 marriage counselors, and we asked them, have you ever been divorced? How many marriage counselors said that they...
All right, this has to be extremely low. First of all, you don't have to get married to be a marriage counselor, do you? Or do you kind of need that cred? I bet you there's marriage counselors out there that have never been married. And then you have to wonder, well, how the hell would you know? You aren't married. But got divorced. I love the look on her face. That's a good one. The pondering going on here.
Goes to you, Kay. Here it is. We surveyed 100 marriage counselors, and we asked them, have you ever been divorced? How many marriage counselors...
All right, so the rate of divorce has been 50% for a while, right? But I want to say in 86, maybe it was not quite up to there just yet.
Said that they...
So, and then you got to factor in the counselor thing, which means your marriage should probably not be ending in divorce. You should learn how to work through your marital issues, right? And then yeah, you got to add in the ones that just aren't married, which maybe not be many, but might be 1 or 2, right? I'm going to go low on this one, 26. Oh, Marcia's not going to like that because I just underbid her.
Have been divorced.
Bob, in thinking about marriage counselors and realizing how many challenges and situations they see and overcome, I believe they know a lot of the answers of how to maybe hold a marriage together. So I'm going to say that number would be maybe about 30.
About 30 out of...
All right, 30 ain't bad.
100. All right.
On the 86 with 30.
Amy, here's what the lady said. 30 out of 100 marriage counselors said they have been divorced. Higher or lower than 30?
Well, sometimes divorce helps a person learn about how not...
Not really to stay married? Well, it's to... Well, maybe you sit there with counseling and learn that you should separate, but I mean, ideally you fell in love for some reason and you, with a little bit of counseling, can kind of get back to whatever that was, and however you went off track, you figure it out, right? Like, otherwise, why wouldn't a couple just break up before they go to counseling? I don't know.
To make mistakes in a marriage. So I'm going to say marriage counselors, that would be a little bit higher.
It's an expensive learning process. Gonna be
Lower, it's lower. Lower.
All right. The actual number of marriage counselors who have been divorced is 39.
You lie.
You're right, Amy, it was higher.
Amanda, nice. One off.
Amanda? Amanda?
All right, now, Amy, you've got some choices to make. You can change the 10 and play it out. And if you're right, you win the game. But if you make a mistake, then Kay wins the game.
Yeah, change it out. I don't trust anybody.
Or you can pass it on to Kay. She must play off the 7.
Oh, yeah, pass it. Oh, yeah. Pass it. She's not going to run the table. Not starting with a 7. Pass. Pass it to Kay. Don't fuck around.
7 and play it out. If she goofs, you win the game. What do you want to do?
I'm going to pass it on to Kay.
Pass it on
Good,
to Kay. All
good,
right, Kay, it's
good
up to you. Play
idea.
it across and you win the game. Here we go.
Let's go higher.
Higher than the 7, your card is a king.
Uh-oh.
Lower than the king, it's a jack. Lower again, it's a jack. No, and that means that
you don't get like a new card for a tie or whatever. So there's cards where you're fucked either way if you get the same card. You can't guess right. You can't go high. You can't go low. You just screwed. That ain't right. Just flip a second card or something.
All right, strategy worked. I didn't
Amy's so tiny.
know if it's going to work or not for you. Now, Amy, you've got $100. You win game number 1. That means, Kay, you've got
Oh my God! All that for $100.
the next game in order to stay in. So good luck to you, and let's start that next game right now while Lacey deals out cards again
Lacey.
from the same deck. This is our first.
Is that Lacey or is that the bass player from fucking Steely Dan? I mean,
First high-low question in game number 2. Amy, we surveyed 100 millionaires, and we asked them, do you ever save expensive liquor bottles, then refill them later with cheap booze? How many millionaires admitted that they do refill expensive liquor bottles?
how many millionaires? What? How do you come up with a survey for millionaires? Where are they all gathered? What?
And we asked them,
what?
In game number 2. Amy, we surveyed 100 millionaires, and we...
Amy, the president of ABC, called 99 of his golfing buddies and asked this question. How else would you get these 100 millionaires? They've got to be like just the... We asked 100 clients of Jeffrey Epstein.
We asked them, do you ever save expensive liquor bottles, then refill them later with cheap booze?
You know what? This answer is going to be higher. You know why? Because rich people don't give a fuck, and they're going to like flex and like jokingly say that they do, even though that they don't. Because again, somebody from NBC's calling up some other rich asshole on Wall Street asking him this question. And he'd be like, yeah, sure. I just pour out my Dom Perignon and fill it up with schnapps. I don't give a shit. I'm rich. So I'm going to go higher than all these guesses. With my brilliant logic.
Admitted that they do refill expensive liquor bottles.
Well, I bet you that happens a lot.
By the way, the other thing, very rich people are also incredibly cheap. Don't forget that. They may not be honest in answering this question, but they are incredibly cheap. So I'm still going higher on this one. Marsha, I'll give you a little wiggle room. I'll go 35. All right?
You know, I mean, they didn't get to be millionaires by just throwing things away and, you know, buying more expensive things. But I don't think they're going to admit it.
No?
No. So I'm going to say the number's going to be about 62.
62 out of
That's
100.
a lot. What do you... But you say a thing, but then your answer is huge. I don't think a millionaire is going to admit that, so I'll say 2/3. What? If that's your rationale, why wouldn't it at least be 50 or lower?
Millionaires admitted they do refill expensive liquor bottles. Higher
The guess is too damn high.
or lower?
Bob, I believe millionaires times too valuable. That number will be lower.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
If you got that much money,
Oh my God, Bob is even like, yeah, I agree with you. And actually, I was one of the millionaires asked.
Why do all of that, huh?
That's too much work.
Yes. The actual number of millionaires who refill expensive liquor bottles with cheap
I still say 35.
booze is 7.
7? This game is stupid.
You're right, Kay. Their time is too valuable. All right, Kay, now.
This is probably how this survey went. Hi, my name is Larry, and I'm a page over at NBC Universal calling on behalf of Card Sharks. Just wanted to ask the CEO a quick question on behalf of Rupert Murdoch. Yes, calling on behalf of Rupert Murdoch. Yeah, just wanted to ask you, have you ever just poured out your expensive liquor bottles and filled it up with some cheap booze? No. Who the fuck is this? Click. And that's 93% of the response to that question. I want to see how this survey was conducted. I really do.
Time for you to play this game. Remember, you can change this card if you like. And here's the card. It's a 10.
Change it. Yeah,
Change
fuck
10.
that card.
10's no good. How about this one? It's a deuce.
Ah, now we're talking turkey.
Higher than the deuce. The card is a 4.
Keep going up.
Going on. Higher than the 4. It's a 7.
Stay.
Freeze on the 7. That keeps Amy away from the cards. And once again, if she wins the next high-low question, she can change the 7. Let's see if you do win that question.
All right, Danny, you still around? Danny, okay, now I see why you were addicted to this like crack. Now I get it now.
Here it is. Kay, we surveyed 100 married men, and we asked them, do you like it when your wife wears an outfit that's so revealing that it turns other men's heads?
This crowd. Now this one is definitely a whatever the number is isn't the real number, because there's going to be a lot of people saying shit they don't mean on a question like this. This is an interesting one. Yeah, I think it's going to be really high, because even if you don't prefer your woman to be out there and like guys constantly checking out your girl, at the same time, if you're asked about it in a survey question, you'd kind of want to flex a little bit, wouldn't you? Like, yeah, I don't mind. That's why she's with me. But yeah, I don't think the reality number is going to be nearly as high as this answer is going to be. 84, 50, 95. I'll go right in between at 90.
How many married men said they do
I'm in a Melinda Marcia sandwich.
like it when their wife wears such a revealing outfit?
Well, Bob, I'm speaking from personal experience. My husband likes...
No, the question was attractive women. What?
My blouses high and my skirts long. And I think the male ego today... Really? Yes, I do. I think the male ego is a very touchy thing. So I think that would be a fairly low number.
I don't think Kay's really in touch with a whole lot. Something tells me if Kay's still around today, she's been going to a certain dude's rally a lot. Something tells me Kay's got a hat with a big old American flag on it.
I'm going to say 21.
21 married men said they do like it. Amy, will you be higher or lower?
Well, I know that my
It's got to be easy higher.
dad likes it when other men look at my mom, because they think it's kind of a compliment to my dad that she looks so nice. So I'm going to say that number's going to be higher.
Gonna be higher than that.
Yeah.
You know what? I think if the guy is very, very secure, that he does like to show off the lady.
Yeah, and it's not just the reality of being secure. It's the security that you're projecting and answering that question in the affirmative or whatever. Like, sure, I don't mind. But, again, people lie.
And say, hey, look, she's mine. Let's find out. Actual number of married men who like it when their wife wears a revealing outfit is 49.
This is some bullshit. I haven't been within 35 points of anything.
It was higher. All right, Amy. Once again, this is it.
I don't know anything.
Higher than the deuce. Your card is now a 9. You can play or you can freeze.
Oh, did Amanda guess 50? Oh, man.
Amanda?
Quit showing off.
Amanda?
What did I tell you about showing off?
Amanda?
Lower, Bob.
Gonna go lower. She's gonna go on. Lower than the 9. It's a 3.
Go higher, Bob.
Gonna go higher than the 3. It's a 4.
Ooh.
Higher, Bob.
Gonna go on. If this card is higher than the 4, you remain the champ. You'll play the big money cards. If not, Kay gets a free shot at the cards. Is it higher than the 4? Yeah.
Yeah! Kay, get out of here.
All right, champ. There you go again. That means you've won another match. Kay, you didn't win any money. We have some very nice prizes for you. Thank you very much
Bob.
for being
I
here.
really enjoyed being.
Oh, that's cold. Kay, you didn't win any money, but we have some nice prizes for you. They're so nice we don't have time to tell you what they are.
Kay, you didn't win any money. We have some very nice prizes for you. Thank you very much
Bob.
for being
I
here.
really enjoyed being here.
All right, we'll see you again. Say hi to the fridge for us, will you? All right, we'll pause the
And he said, say hi to the refridge. It's just the fridge. Or William the Refrigerator Perry. It's not the refridge. You moron.
these words. When we come back, we're going to give Amy another chance to go for the big money when we play our big money cards right after these words. See you in just a moment.
God, that smile looks painful.
Whatever happened to the lava lamp?
I don't know. Oh, no.
$1 going to try to add to that right now.
He just banged right into her bangs.
Welcome back to Card Sharks, our champ. $12,000 going to try to add to that right now. You know how to play these big money cards. Suzanne.
That was a real head banger. Thank you, folks. I'll be here all week.
Call it the Baltimore Miracle or some shit.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day,
Unless you're going to
sir.
start dealing them out right now. You get to keep all the money you won so far. You bet your way across by calling off high and
Whoa, 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 whoa. This is looking a lot like Pearl TV all of a sudden.
low, and you'll have $200 to begin with.
All right, hold on.
Keep all the money you won so far. You bet your way across by calling off high and low, and you'll have $200 to begin with. When we get to the second
what?
line, we'll give you another $400. Remember, your minimum bets are $50 until you get up to the top. Then you must bet at least half. You know all of that. Remember also that you'll have a chance to change one card on each line by choosing one of the spare cards that Susanna is dealing out right now. So good luck to you. Let's give the lady $200.
Our first Oompa Loompa contestant.
She's already got $12,000. Let's see if you can add to that. Come on, Amy. Here we go. Here's your card. The card is a 6.
You just got to bet 100. It's higher, right?
You can play it or you can change it.
Let's change that with
Change
number
it.
one.
All
We're
right,
already
there
changing.
goes the change on this line. Then the 6 now becomes a 9. You got 200.
So 100 lower.
200?
One. No, she just said 100.
100.
100 lower than the 9. If another 9 comes up, push, no win, no loss. It is a 5. You've got
All right, bet it all higher.
100 higher.
No, all of it.
It's a 5. That's all right. You still got $300.
100
All of it.
Again, 100 higher than the 5. Your card is now an 8. You've got $400. This becomes your base. We'll give you another $400. You've got $800. She's going to change the 8 to a deuce.
Bet it all.
800 higher.
All of it that it's higher than the deuce. It's
Bet it all.
1,800. All of it that it's lower than the ace. It is a jack. Yes.
$2 grand.
You got $3,200.
$2 grand.
Okay, let's go $2,000 lower.
$2,000 lower than the jack. Good luck to you. It's a 4.
There you go, girl.
Now, you're at $5,200. This
Boy, we're getting right around that total, just like the last one, huh?
becomes your base up here. You've got to bet at least $2,600.
$3,500.
3,000 that it's
Come on,
higher
get
than the
greedier.
4. Good luck, Amy. Come on. Yeah! Another $8,200. Way to go, there.
With 70% tax. Congratulations, Amy. Most of this money will be going back to the government.
Look at you. You all right? You know how much you won now? Yeah, 12.
Bob, you can let go of her now.
12,000, just won another $8,200. That brings you to $20,200. And you're still here, and we're still going to do it again. We will meet a new challenge.
You know, Bob smells like all that awful cologne and aftershave and all that stuff.
Challenger for our pretty little champion when we come back right after this.
All right.
Up next, families take a lucky shot.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, we're just having some one-on-one time?
That we will play again tomorrow. You promise to show up?
Yeah.
Okay, you've won $20,200. Will be the new challenger for you tomorrow, next time. Until then, I'm Bob Eubanks for Susanna, Lacey, Gene, and the entire gang at Card Shark saying thank you very much.
That's all, folks. I'm Bob Eubanks. All right, High Rollers, Wink Martindale. Let's go. Hey, folks, we just killed at least a half an hour. And who thought about the election for the last half hour? Nobody. You're thinking about it right now. But give me a minute, and then you won't be thinking about it again for another half hour. That's what we're doing tonight. That's how this works. Come on, Wink. Richard versus Mona. Hey, Mona. Samantha. Jonathan. Angela. Can you imagine being at a table read with Tony Danza? Yeah. Oh, I love this VHS looking quality going on right here. Now, I might need a refresher on how this one works.
And now a game of high stakes, where every decision is a gamble and every move could be your last.
Where every decision is a gamble and every move could be your last. Folks, it doesn't get higher stakes than High Rollers. Now, in the bonus round, you have to put up your last will and testament.
The action, Wink Martindale.
All right, Wink. There you go. Mona. Oh, that wink hair. Look at that fucking Lego hair.
Thank you very much, everybody, and welcome to High Rollers. Skill, strategy, sabotage of these unpredictable dice. They're the elements we have for you as our players try to win prizes totaling over $17,000.
Whoa! That almost pays for one semester of college.
That we're about to put on our game board. And that's just our first game with a lot to follow after that in ensuing games. Then whoever wins a 2 out of 3 game match goes on to play the big numbers for $10,000 in cash. Something could happen to one of these lucky people. Say hello to Mona.
Oh, my. Hey, dude. Hey, the guy that got cut from Devo right before they made it big. What are you doing here?
Leek from Oak Ridge, Tennessee. She is our current challenger. She's a homemaker and a volunteer. You worked for Easter Seals for a long time, didn't you? Right. How many years?
I was a volunteer with Easter Seals for 14 years. I served as president for 2 years, 2 consecutive years.
That's great work.
And we do great work.
She's very proud that her 2 years as president of Easter Seals were consecutive. What?
For the handicapped
and
children
you're
and
doing
adults.
Good work here with these dice, too, by the way. Congratulations on both counts. You have $12,680 so far as our challenger. Say hello to our champion over here, Richard Harrison from Tucson, Arizona. Richard, with $10,050 so far, is a jingle writer who enjoys scuba diving.
A jingle writer? Yeah, I came up with By Menon. Yeah, that was me. By Menon. I also came up with Nabisco Ding. That was me.
And I understand you do a lot of underwater photography, huh?
I sure do. When I find time, I like to go to Mexico.
Says here you'd like a lot of upskirt photography. Is that true?
I was scuba diving in the Caribbean.
It's easy for you to say.
Yeah.
Hey, Richard,
If I can get it out.
Welcome back. On our last show, each of you won a game. This is the tiebreaker.
I'm nervous.
And, of course, for a new game, the final game in this match, we need prizes. And we have some good ones, too. Take a look. Dean Goss, what do we have in column 1?
Hey, by the way, there's a rumor that if Wink Martindale and David from QVC were to enter the same room together, it would cause the universe to implode. It would just turn itself inside out. You don't want that to happen.
This collection, crafted by skilled artisans, is fashioned from fossilized stones, indigenous to the South Pacific. Color variations and other markings are natural features, furnished by Artisan Collection. And add this to your collection. It's Krementz Jewelry's 14-karat yellow gold pendant, designed with 3 genuine emeralds
can't even
and 2
see it.
full-cut diamonds. Furnished by Krementz Jewelry. This jeweled column has a value of $1,350.
Let's go to the center column and see what Dean had for us there.
The combining of 2 art forms can be found in great detail in these Chinese figurines. Ivory head and hands and Cloisonné bodies, furnished by Barron's Melrose. These lovely ladies will look perfect in this hand-painted, lacquered-finished curio cabinet, featuring glass shelves and pagoda top, furnished by Paul.
What every man would want. Oh, is that what that's called? God, my front door. Hey, remember my fun story yesterday about shitting my pants to the room just to the right of the front door of my childhood home? We had one of these right in the front door, right up against the corner of that little square foyer area of the front entrance there. So that's what a curio cabinet is. And I remember this door would swing out like 2 panels are like connected and they just like swing out. I used to always throw shit in there and forget about it. I don't know. This is bringing back some memories, folks.
Full-size furniture manufacturer. It gives the column
Does anybody buy these things anymore?
value of $2,980.
$3,000 for a cabinet with some play dolls in there?
It's a high rollers version of a Robin the Races called Dice Derby, where one roll of the die could give you a sure bet worth $1,000, or an even better bet, a brand new car. This Mazda MX-6.
Oh my God, this is a brand new car, factory showroom shine, and it still looks like a piece of shit.
Ford Coupe. It comes standard with a 2.2-liter overhead cam engine, patented independent rear suspension, plus many luxury features. Furnished by Mazda, it gives the column a potential value of $13,425 and the potential game a value of $17,700.
Ah, shit. Ads.
$55.
Let's see the numbers now. Here they come, lined up for us.
I don't even know how this works.
Hot column for this game, players. Column 3, meaning a roll of a 12, gives you a chance at the Dice Derby game and a possible car worth over $13,000 is that column. Here's your first question, players. If I said you had met your Waterloo, would it mean you'd had a victory or suffered a defeat?
Defeat. And what? How does this game work?
Richard? Suffered a defeat. Yeah, Waterloo suffered a defeat. Let's see if you can win this final game.
Coming out. Let's go.
Our champion.
Let me get a 12.
Each of you have a game apiece. What does he roll? 6 and 4.
So you roll a 6 and a 4, and that comes off the board, or?
10.
Let me take the 1, 2, 3, and 4.
1, 2, 3, and 4. All righty. Here's your next question.
Ah. Okay. You kind of see how this works, folks?
If you practice monotheism, do you believe in having one wife or one?
One chicken sandwich.
God. Richard?
One God.
One God. Monotheism, yes. Pick him up, Richard.
The fact that that was multiple choice is ridiculous.
Rolls 3, 4, and 10. You want to roll them or give them to Mona?
I'm going to give them to Mona.
Mona, you roll them. The match is at stake. 3, 4, and 10. Stay away from those 3. She'd love a 7. For the Dice Derby game, does she come up with it? 8. Good roll, though.
I'll take 8.
All right, 8 in column 2. You got it. You hear the word space, the final frontier. Are you watching Star Wars?
All right, we're done watching this stupid game show. This game show stinks. Why did I ever watch this? They must have a good bonus round or something. Sorry, I've got this cord stuck back here. Oh, I don't know. It's Siol. Osil. I just can't do it. How about what soap is this?
All right, Richard.
Star Trek.
You got it.
Yeah.
Star Trek. That's what you'll be watching. Now, what do you want to do, Richard? Roll them or give them to her?
Ladies first.
I think if he gave them to you last time, he's going to give them to you this time.
Correct, Marcia.
The good rolls are 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, and 12.
All right, give me that 7.
The match is at stake. You love to play dice derby. She has rolled a 10, and that's a bad roll. Well, Richard, you continue as our champion. Well, congratulations again, Richard. Let's see, you picked up totals thus far of $10,150, $100 for that game, and the right to go up against the big numbers in just a moment for an additional $10,000. Well, Mona, you played a good game. You leave us hardly empty.
Well, Mona, hit the fucking bricks.
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
And at $12,680 as you go back to
Fantastic.
Tennessee. Delighted to meet
You got something, Mona.
Give all of our friends in Tennessee hello.
Sure
All
will.
right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mona.
Good luck, Richard.
Mona, quit your yapping. Get out of here.
Put the spotlight on you now, as you know, to play the big numbers for a chance at $10,000 in cold hard cash. Here comes.
Where is his actual hairline? I got to figure this out. Are these bangs or what am I looking at here?
The big numbers for a chance at $10,000 in cold hard cash. Here comes Casey with the golden dice. Take a look at those. Talk to him for a moment while we take a commercial break. We'll talk to the folks about some good products.
Yes, gold dice. It's the only dice I play with. Very good dice. People come up and tell me all the time it's the best dice.
We'll be right back
It's the gold.
to see if you can win 10 grand. Don't go away, everybody.
All the time.
แน่ใจหรอว่าสะอาดกันแดดอาจตกค้างเช็ดด้วยไมเซล่ายอดขายอันดับหนึ่งไมเซลดูดจับดูดแม่เหล็กลบเมคอัพและสารกันแดดรู้สึกสะอาด
All right.
Now back to
Dick. It's time to roll, Dick.
Richard, with $10,150, you have the chance to add to that by a considerable margin now, as you have a chance to knock off these 9 numbers. $100 a number, but get them all off. I'll pay you $10,000 in cash. And you know.
So this is like statistically impossible. You got like a certain number of rolls or time in order to knock every number off.
Oh, that these ever-present insurance markers are here. If you throw a double, this can get you out of trouble, meaning if you throw a number that can't be made, you get a free roll. You know that. So let's get started,
All
Richard.
right.
Talk to those dice and bring them on home.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go. 10 grand.
Big numbers.
And his first roll is an 8.
I'll take the 8.
All right, it all comes the big orange 8. You have $100 in your pocket, Richard.
Okay, all right.
$10,000
Let's go.
at stake.
Big numbers.
Seems so
Big
easy.
numbers. Let's go.
5.
5. I'll take the 5.
All right, all comes the 5. People get so near and yet so far sometimes.
Okay, all right.
What does that mean?
$200 so far. There's a double. Yeah, 4 the hard way. Hard way 4. There you go.
I'll take the 4, please.
All right, all comes
Wait, what special thing happens if you roll doubles?
leaving the 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 9, and all the combinations in between. Richard.
Doubles again.
Does it get another double? 9.
I'll take the...
That was weird. The camera didn't move.
Does it get another double? 9.
Somebody like manually like pulled the felt back so that you could see it in the shot. That was weird. Is it like on a conveyor belt or something? That was.
Wait, Richard.
Doubles again.
Oh, you could see like there's just some production person walking back here too. There's people walking back here. Look at this guy.
9.
I'll take the...
Take the 9.
All right, off comes
Dope.
the 9. Yeah, got rid of that big pesky 9 there. Richard, you up to $400, reaching for $10,000.
All right, magic dice.
Double,
Only
trying to
good
come up with
numbers.
another
Only
marker.
good numbers. Only good numbers. Only good
Rolls
numbers.
a 2 and a 4.
The 6. I'll take the 6.
Off comes the 6. All righty, Richard. 1, 2, 3, 7.
Okay, 4 left. 4 good numbers. Let's go. Only good
He
numbers.
has rolled a 5. You can do
Hey,
it.
Michael.
3 and a 2.
3 and the 2 come off, leaving only the 7
right.
and the 1. How about an 8 the hard way? Hard way 8, you got 1 insurance
How about an 8 the hard
7
way?
and 1, 4 and 4, 5 and 3.
Let's go. 8.
How about an 8 for $10,000?
Come on, Richard.
6.
You get the 1.
So I'm going to have to take that insurance marker. So now you need either an 8 or a double. Richard, we're pulling for you. Come on.
All right.
Oh, you can't just roll a 1, duh.
So far,
Okay.
Let's go.
So you probably should knock that 1 out early. Because it's impossible to roll it. At least with a 2, you can roll snake eyes.
You can make an 8.
One time for the family. Let's
How
go.
about a 5 and a 3? 7 and 1. Double. 6. You get another roll. Let's bring them back. Gives you an insurance
Oh, it is
marker.
on a conveyor belt.
But you need to roll
That's how the
right
dice come right back. Okay.
now. Come on, Richard. 8. Everybody wants to see you do it. Everybody wants you to win, including me. Does he do it? 5. No, he doesn't do it. Leaving the 7 and the 1 up there, Richard.
You
Boy,
stink.
it seems so easy. It looks easy, doesn't it? So you added, what, $700 to your score, taking you up to $10,850 total. Still the champ.
What would this guy look like in 2024? Same age, but modern. I mean, yeah, never these glasses, never this haircut, never any of this. What would he actually look like now?
About to meet a brand new challenger right now. Everybody say hello to Janine Jackson, originally from Richmond, Virginia. Shake hands with our...
Yeah, it basically comes down to, can you get to within one perfect roll? It's equivalent to like playing Yahtzee and like you got your last turn and you got the Yahtzee square still open and like you roll a Yahtzee there. Like it's happened. I've played Yahtzee hundreds of times, so it's happened. But it's pretty rare.
Our champion over here, Janine.
We're watching High Rollers, Michael.
By the way, Janine, if she looks familiar, is a returning contestant, and in always
Well, hello.
an effort to be fair, we made a mistake when she was here
Hey, this is quite the upgrade from Mona. Am I right?
before, so she's back to give it another roll. Janine, welcome to our show. Janine, if I remember right, you're a party manager for a catering company, right?
Oh, I thought she was going to say a party. You're a late night partier.
That's exactly right.
Well, I know you're glad to be back, and we're glad to have
I
you here,
am.
too. All right, so let's get going. You know Janine from past experience, and as does Richard. We need prizes to start a new match, and here they come. In column 1, Dean Goss, what do we have?
It's a complete kitchen. Tap and
All right.
kitchen featuring side-by-side
We got Frigidaire. Who is it?
refrigerator that contains chilled water dispenser and automatic ice maker.
Wood paneling on a refrigerator door. God, why were we so obsessed with wood paneling?
Plus, an electric range with self-cleaning oven and a big microwave oven on top. Then a heavy-duty built-in...
That is a fucking large microwave oven. Holy shit, look at this thing. Look at that. I mean, just look how the size of just where the dials are is as large as a microwave you'd see like in a dorm room or something. Holy cow, look at the size of this. How much radiation is this thing giving off?
Range with self-cleaning oven and a big microwave oven on top. Then a heavy-duty built-in dishwasher with 2 stainless steel revolving arms and 10 timer selections. And lastly, a
10 timer selections? 10 timer selections? You mean I could set it for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50? 10 timer selections? That's the best thing you can say about this dishwasher?
Washer with 2 stainless steel revolving arms and 10 timer selections. And lastly, a trash compactor that compresses trash to 1/4 its normal volume. All furnished by...
These are completely obsolete now, right? Even when they were around, I feel like I rarely I had like one friend that had one of these in the kitchen. This is like slow down, mind blown. Oh, Michael, this is a show where you got to keep up, man.
By tapping and
This is a bullet train.
at $3,440.
And moving right next door in column 2.
It's Somber Furs of Beverly Hills striped muskrat jacket. Should turn
Ew.
any evening into a special event. Traditional
All
quality.
right, give me the 800-pound microwave. I thought I couldn't do worse than that, but here we are.
With new styles by a top designer. Furnished by Somber Furs of Beverly Hills. And now you're
Is that
ready.
actual? Wow, somebody should throw a fucking bucket of blood on this lady.
Striped muskrat jacket. Should turn any evening into a special event. Traditional quality with new styles by a top designer. Furnished by Somber Furs of Beverly Hills. And now you're ready to take off to Zurich, Switzerland.
Oh, shit.
We'll fly you aboard a giant jet where you may enjoy the company.
Yeah, that's Wink Martindale, host of Tic Tac Dough. That's D-O-U-G-H as in dough, as in money, as in cha-ching, yo.
In-flight services of Northwest Airlines. There you'll spend a week at the hotel.
Tic Tac Dough, where we play a game and you win a young deer.
Zurich, a modern deluxe hotel in the heart of Zurich on the Lamo River.
female deer.
Featuring indoor swimming pool, fitness club, and shopping arcade. Enjoy Swiss hospitality furnished by Hotel Zurich. It gives
Enjoy Swiss hospitality. You neutral bastards.
the column a value of $7,020.
Let's don't stop till we finish in column 3.
It's a 6-day houseboat vacation for 10 people at Lake Mead.
For 10 people? How the hell am I going to logistically pull off a vacation with me and 9 other people? 10? I've never heard of a 10-person game show vacation. Holy shit. You and your baseball team of choice. What?
It's a 6-day houseboat vacation for...
Houseboat vacation? Oh my God, you're trapped for... This is not a prize. This is a punishment. Look at this. Where even are they? Loch Ness?
For 10 people at Lake Mead.
Oh, Lake Mead.
Relax with all the conveniences of home. Enjoy clear water, clean air, and quiet
So you're just out there floating on Lake Mead.
wilderness. A memorable houseboat
Everyone's just
vacation furnished
going, just the bathroom's getting used every hour by somebody in a full rotation. People are cutting gassers. There's nowhere to go.
7 Crown Resorts.
Oh, what
And
a
for additional
nightmare.
fun in the water, it's the Addictor 245 Deluxe Quarter-Pounder boat. Give this boat a chance. You'll be amazed by its spectacular...
That is a death trap, if I've ever seen one. That might be the cutest way to die.
performance. All components are state-of-the-art, top quality. Furnished by Addictor Boats, it gives the column a value of $7,513 and a board value of $17,900.
God, what would I want? Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me you get that cruising vessel or whatever and a mink coat and a trip to Switzerland?
$73.
Sounds good to me. Here come the numbers. You got to deal with these. Hot column for the game, everybody. It's column 1, meaning a roll of a 10 will give you a complete kitchen worth $3,440. However, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back as we continue with a new match between Janine and Richard right after this.
I need a joint.
Density is a tool to record your DJ set and master it after. Density connects to DJ decks to record a set. Rather than recording
you know what?
audio,
You know what I
it
got
records
now?
the data. Every cue.
I
loop,
think
and
I've seen it on my ads once.
When
I'm
you're
now
done
getting an ad for an AI girlfriend. I'm so done. I also saw something. What was it? Forget it.
Now back back to Wink and more high rollers.
Okay, we got the prizes, we got the numbers up there, and here we go. The first question in this new match. Who's married to Gilda Radner? Is it Gene Wilder, Robin Williams, or David Letterman? How about it, Janine?
Gene Wilder.
You got it. Gilda Radner and Gene Wilder. Take these.
The question was, who's married to Gilda?
Radner. Is it Gene Wilder, Robin Williams, or David Letterman? How about
Letterman with God, was Gilda still alive at the time?
Janine?
Gene Wilder.
You got it. Gilda Radner and Gene Wilder.
I miss Gilda.
Take these wild dice and give them a roll, Janine.
All right, wild dice. I want to go to Zurich.
I was just thinking about Gilda Radner, like, within the last couple of days. Rosanna Dana.
Talking to those guys, he's good at it. 4 and 6.
10.
How about a 10?
Okay. I'm going to take the 6, 1, and the 3.
6, 1, and the 3, so be it. Leaving only the 9 in column 2. According to the Book of Health, will you probably burn off more calories making love for an hour or shoveling snow for an hour?
Shoveling snow. That's like the biggest way to burn calories ever. I read that somewhere. You would hope it would be sex. I'll take the less calories because it's way more enjoyable. But, yeah, shoveling snow.
Richard?
Shoveling snow for an hour.
You got it. Shoveling snow. Yeah, that takes all sorts of calories. Now, what do you want to do? Only a 3 is a bad roll. You want to roll them or give them to Janine?
What are you going to do?
Come on, Richard.
I'm going to pass it.
All right, Janine. He must feel like you're going to roll the 3. Let's see if it happens. Stay away from that 3.
9. I want to go to Zurich.
First
Zurich,
game up
9,
there.
9.
Then it's 7.
Stop yelling German for no.
7. I'll take the 5 and the 2.
5 and a 2. All righty. That clears column 1. You got the kitchen. Can you use
She
that?
got the kitchen.
$3,440.
I don't cook much, but sure.
You'll find a way to use it if you win the game. What's the difference between a hog and a pig? Is it age, sex, or size?
Size.
Richard. Size. No age. Difference between a hog and a pig? Probably nobody's ever asked you that before. All right, Janine, the bad roll.
Hey, I learned
3,
something.
5, 6, and 10. What do you want to do? Roll them or give them to Richard?
Richard, you're a nice guy, and I'm going to
She returns the favor, Richard. She lets you roll 3, 5, 6, or 10. Stay away from them. They're bad rolls.
Give me a 9. Give me a 9.
He'd love a 9 to clear column
9.
2 for that
9.
trick. Comes up with a...
Yeah!
Give me a 9, please. All right, that gives you the trip to Zurich and the beautiful fox fur worth over $7,000 if you win the game.
Enjoy that fur, sir.
Desdemona or Katharina? Who was Othello's beautiful and... All right, Janine?
Desdemona.
Desdemona was
Desdemona.
Othello's beautiful and faithful wife. Pick them up, Janine. Good rolls of 4, 7, 8, 11, and 12.
Hey, is Mona short for Desdemona? Somebody help me out with that.
We're giving to him.
No, Richard, hi.
Richard, you get to roll again.
Because, I mean, her name is Mona. So if that's true, it's kind of a loaded question. Kind of unfair.
Hey, listen, you pulled off a 9 last time.
Yep.
You can
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it.
Column 3.
Any good numbers. Any good
Both
numbers.
the
Any good
houseboat
numbers.
trip.
An 8. I'll take the 8.
That's a good roll. Off comes the
An 8. I'll take the 8.
All right, a 7 and a 4. Boy, an 11 would be a good roll next time, wouldn't it? Who usually looks more alike, fraternal twins or identical twins? Richard?
Identical.
You got it. They look more alike.
That is the stupidest question ever. That is the stupidest question ever. That has got to be the stupidest game show question of all time. Of all time. Usually. Did he say usually?
Boy, an 11 would be a good roll next time, wouldn't it? Who usually looks more alike, fraternal twins or identical twins? Richard?
Identical twins.
You got it. They look more alike.
Hey, we're identical twins. We look nothing alike. We're a rare case.
What do you want to do with the dice, Richard? Janine, you get the dice.
All right.
The good rolls are 4, 7, and 11. 4, 7, and 11.
Come on, I want an 11.
7 and 4 for a boat and a houseboat trip. Does she do it? It's a 7. She does it. And off comes the 7.
Whoops. All right. What? It's way too much color.
7, leaving only the 4 in column 3 for the boat and the houseboat. In mythology, did everything that King Midas touched turn to bad luck or Richard?
Gold.
Gold is right. Yes,
Everything I touch turns to bad luck.
All right, only one good roll. You know what that is.
What a dumb story that would be.
Insurance marker, Janine, you got to roll a 4 or a double to stay alive in this game. You need a 4.
All right,
Roll it forward and you get a kitchen. Did she do it? 7. No. Game goes to Richard. Well, that was a good hot game between
His celebration moves are horrible. Look at that fist pump.
That was a good hot game between you two. Richard came out on top. You picked up, Richard, by winning that, the beautiful Foxfur, the trip to Zurich, Switzerland. Added to your prior winnings, your total now, Richard, is $17,870. Of that, $6,700 is in cash.
He flies to Switzerland wearing the fur, gets off the plane, and a bunch of Swiss activists just throw buckets of blood on him.
However, Janine is still
red
smiling because
paint.
she knows that it takes 2 out of 3 to win a match. You're still very much alive. So let's go on to the next game, shall we? And for that, we need prizes. Dean, take a look at column 1 with us and tell us what we find.
It's
What do we
the
got?
It Takes Two game,
Huh?
where with a couple rolls of the die, you can win the Wrangler. Continuing the tradition that made the Jeep a legend,
Takes two.
this open-air model features room for 4 and offers personal control, comfort, and...
Sorry.
the flexibility to enjoy both on and off-road driving. Furnished by Jeep Corporation, which brings the potential value of this column up to $12,680.
Potential value.
In the middle column, Sir Goss.
You'll be ready to hit the slopes and attack the moguls with these high-quality skis and bindings. And to complete your
What if you
skiing
don't even
needs
have
and
a
be sure
boat?
of fun outing, it's these ski poles.
Oh, are these? Wait. I thought they were water skis. These are skis.
All furnished by Herman Sporting Goods. Now let's go skiing for 4 days.
Or like, what if you live in, Alabama or something?
Historic Telluride, Colorado. Enjoy the blue skies, snow-capped peaks, and gold-laden history of the Rocky Mountains. We'll fly 4 of you to Colorado aboard a giant jet.
I still can't get over that one trip that was 10 people on a houseboat on a lake for like a week. What do you do? I would go crazy. That sounds like some kind of a government experiment or something. What would happen if we were to put 10 people on a houseboat with nowhere to go for X amount of time?
Where you may enjoy the comfort and in-flight services of Continental Airlines. Now thrilled to skiing on Colorado's powdery snow. When you
Oh,
stay at the
God.
Viking
Attack
Suite Hotel,
dogs.
set in the rugged and
I ain't
beautiful
doing that.
San Juan Mountain Range. The vacation package brings the value of this column
Yeah.
to $5,890.
And let's not forget column 3. Here we go.
Furnished by Charles & Charles, this imported antique.
Furnished by Charles in Charge. What?
And let's not forget column 3.
New boy in the neighborhood.
Furnished by Charles & Charles, this imported antique European stove has warmed
What are
many
you
hearts
supposed
over the
to
years
do
on
with an
cold
antique
winter nights.
stove?
And it holds 2 tickets for you to fly to London.
Give me the tickets, keep the stove. What am I supposed to do with this thing that weighs 2.5 tons?
Aboard a giant jet where you may enjoy the comfort and in-flight services of Northwest Airlines. You'll see the best of Great Britain as BritRail takes you on the 7-night Great Britain Express tour.
Look, kids, Big Ben, Parliament.
Which includes Plymouth, the Cotswolds, a cruise on Lake Windermere, a Scottish Highland supper, and the farewell dinner at an elegant stately home. Furnished by BritRail, it gives the column a value of $6,449 and the board an entire value of $25,019.
Ooh, and that's only for this
boy.
game with much more to follow. Here are the way the numbers line up for game 2. High column for this game, Janine and Richard, is column 1, meaning a roll of an 11 will give you the chance to play It Takes Two for over $12,000. We're going to take a commercial break, and we promise to be right back.
Aw,
2 plus 1
more ads?
is equal to 3.
Lies, fake news.
If you'd like to be a contestant on High
All right,
Rollers
somebody
and
call
you're
this
going to be in
number
the Los
immediately.
Angeles area, please call 213-852-4121 between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. Pacific time. And now back to more of High Rollers and Wink Martindale.
Richard has the first game. Janine, you need this one to even things up. To get control of the dice, answer this, yes or no. Just answer yes or no. Did Princess Diana of England graduate from the American equivalent of high school? How about it, Janine?
Yes.
No, she didn't. Oddly enough, no, she did not. Don't you
Beauty
touch those
school
dice.
dropout.
Yeah, Richard, do you? All right,
Go
everything's
back
good.
to
Here we
high
go. Just here's
school.
Janine's dad there.
Coming out. Let's go for
Beauty
11.
school
11. What's
dropout.
time? 11. Let's go. 11.
We got a 7?
7. I'll take the 2 and the 5, please.
All right, the 2 and the 5. 1 in column 1, 1 in column 2. According to George Bernard Shaw,
yes.
What is it that's such a wonderful thing? It's a crime to waste it on children. Television, youth, or education?
Youth.
Janine.
Education.
No, it's a crime to waste youth on the young. Have you ever heard that? You have now. Richard, all the good rolls.
All right.
They're all
9,
good.
9 for the card.
Was
9
TV
for the card.
even around when that quote was made?
I'll take the 6.
6 in column 3, all righty? Answer yes or no to this, Janine and Richard. Yes or no. Is Frank Sinatra married? Richard,
Yo,
yes,
yo.
Absolutely.
Ness.
To his lovely
Yo.
Barbara. They live in Palm Springs, California. Richard, 1 bad roll. 6. One bad roll. You're going to roll them anyway. All right, stay away from the 6.
Let's go for a 9. 9 for the card. 9 for the card. 9.
A 7.
7. I'll
Good roll.
take this. The 3 and 4, please.
3 and the 4. Having trouble making up his mind. If you mix
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the answer to that question, Marcia, probably changed year to year, depending on what season of or high rollers you watch.
Peter, sulfur, and charcoal, will you come up with gunpowder? Richard. Yes, gunpowder. You got it. He didn't even
What he knew that he knew that one too well.
need the choice. Richard, the good roll, 7, 8, 9, and 10. What do you want to do?
I'm going to pass him.
Janine, to be such a nice person, you wouldn't know that to look at him. He's going to let you roll the dice. 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Come on, I'm rooting for you.
And it's going to be a 9. Come on, guys.
7, 8, 9, 10, or a double.
Give me a 9.
That's a good roll. One way to do it. 9 and 1, clearing column.
All right,
for the
she's
trip
safe.
to London and that antique stove worth $6,449. Yours to keep, Janine.
Antique stove. What are you supposed to do with that? Honestly, is it just a decoration?
If you win the game, and you sure need this game, legally, can you write your will on a Kleenex, yes or no?
These are the strangest questions. I would have to say yes. As long as everything, as long as it's, what do you call it? As long as you get it, what do you call it? You need a, whatchamacallit? What do you call that person that makes things? Yeah, but there's a name for it. You get a whatchamacallit. I've had to do it many times. Why can't I think of the word? Notarized. Notarized. No, and you need a notary. There you go. There it is. Oh, you don't need that for a will? Oh, well, shit. Okay. You mean I could sit here right now and write my will on a napkin? I'm good to go? All right. I'll keep procrastinating then.
Richard? Yes. Absolutely. You can write it on anything, actually. Yeah.
Anything? All right. I'm going to write it with invisible ink on a sandwich.
Yes, you can. All right, Richard, again, decision time, 7 and 8. I think I know what you're going to do, but will you pass the dice?
Yes.
Janine, you got to roll a 7, an 8, or a double to stay alive, not only in this game, but in this match.
Oh, I know. Come on,
You need
guys.
this game, 7,
You're
8, or
screwed,
double.
Janine.
Boy, you got a beautiful...
Oh, snake eyes.
And you need to roll again right now.
Oh, but you get another roll.
I'm going to put you out of this match. You got a double, get a free roll. Again, you need a 7 or an 8 or a double to stay alive in the match. 7 or an 8. Does she do it? She got a 6. No, and Richard continues as our champion.
Damn it, Richard, I want you to lose. Sick of you.
Congratulations to you, Richard. Thank you. You didn't win any prizes, but you picked up another $100, taking your championship total to $17,970 cash and prizes. And Janine, although you didn't win cash or prizes on this your second time around, we do have some nice parting gifts for you, and it was nice seeing you again. Thank you for playing high rollers.
Being here.
Thank you, Janine. Good luck to you. Richard.
What are the nice parting gifts? I want to know.
Oh, what does that bell mean? Are we out of time? I believe we are. The spotlight will be on you first thing on the next show, Richard, as we play the big numbers with you for $10,000 in cash. That's what we'll do first thing on the next show. So we have Crystal and KC coming out here to join me as we say goodbye. We hope to see you next time. Please join us for High Rollers. Goodbye, everybody.
Do they really need two models for this show?
Simple Green, the revolutionary water-activated cleaner and degreaser. Simple Green, the heavy-duty concentrate that is non-toxic, non-flammable.
Honestly, what? Oh, because one has to do like the pose with the prizes, while the other one probably hands the dice off or some shit. All right, I guess maybe you need two. Vanna White did it all on her own, and she did it forever. Hey, isn't that, by the way, is that done now? Is Pat and Vanna officially done? I heard the announcement at some point earlier this year that they were going to close up shop. Is it? I'm going to watch like the final episode of Wheel of Fortune. When is that? Anybody know? It already happened? It already happened? Last Wheel of Fortune. Pat Sajak's last show 4 months ago. Oh, look at his face. And he's got a farewell message. Vanna's still going? What a boss. Yo, Vanna White. She is the Ruth Bader Ginsburg of game show hosting. Can you imagine being on the last episode of Pat Sajak? That's us. That's the very first one, or I guess, huh? Wow, can we look at that for a minute? This is definitely going to get me in trouble. This is way too new and relevant for me to be watching. This is like when I got in trouble with Shark Tank. I'm just going to take a peek.
3 best exercises for plus
Stop
size
showing me this.
For 3 weeks straight, I've been doing these home workouts for a weight loss.
Vertical hold right now. As Jack mentioned, my name is Pat.
He looks like a Chucky doll.
Pat Sajak.
Oh, there was more. I guess I missed it.
Thank you, Jack Clark. Morning, everyone. Welcome to Wheel of Fortune. Please do not adjust your sets at home. Chuck Woolery has not shrunk. A lot of people are playing with their vertical hold right now. As Jack mentioned, my name is Pat Sajak.
Aw, the self, the humor there, what do you call it? The self-deprecating humor. So here they come out walking for the final time, huh?
Sajak and Vanna White.
Yo, Vanna looks fantastic.
Thank you, Ken. Thanks, everybody. We appreciate that. Off you go. Okay. I'll see you later.
She is a genetic marvel. Unbelievable. Vanna.
Hi, guys. Good to see you all.
Well, she's got to be like 75 years old by now, right? Oh, she's only 67. Okay. All right, sorry. She still looks great for 67. I don't think I'm going out there. And it's not just like, oh, like she's thin, she's got like the model's body, you know. But I mean, like, just her disposition, like she can get it. Uh-oh, what happened? Everything went to black. My whole world's gone black. Folks, everything's black. Yeah, we had some kind of a crash. Folks, there's been a crash. There has been a crash, and I better just get out of the Wheel of Fortune. What was that? What was that? Why are you showing me this? AMD bug report. What the fuck is this? I don't know. Yeah, I'm, hold on. I don't know how far behind you are yet. There's only 5 people here right now. I'm going to wrap it up. I think it's time to go. I got on right at 9, right? So that's over 2 hours already. I think that should do it, folks, especially considering tomorrow I'm probably going to be on for a lot longer. And when I go on, I don't know, but turn on your notifications or just check in periodically. But could be as early as 6 or 7. Probably more like 8. No later than 9. And there you go. Somewhere in that neighborhood. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up, folks. Oh, you know what I'll do? Amanda. Did she leave already? Melinda, have you left already? I was going to add at least one more to the soundboard before I got out of here. See if there was a Melinda that I could add. Yep, Garrett Cole opted out and then basically re-signed with the same contract that the option was for. It was a strange one. Hey, Amanda, I'm looking for Melinda right now. Amanda, we got you already on here, right?
Amanda?
I'm thinking about Melinda and somebody else who was here earlier, but Danny. Hey, Danny, did you leave? Danny checked out, I think. Melinda, what do we got here? Melinda.
Melinda? Oh my God! What happened?
Nah, that's not gonna do. Melinda.
Melinda was upset.
That might have to do. Melinda was upset.
Melinda.
That stinks.
Melinda.
All right. Fun, folks, isn't it?
Melinda was upset.
Melinda was cool with it.
Melinda's not so well, Paul.
Melinda's not so well, Paul. Melinda, are you okay? That was from the Green Mile. Oh, that's the warden's wife when she got the big C. I guess her name was Melinda. Well, I have to look for another Melinda. One more look for Danny though before I get out of here. I feel like I'll be able to find a Danny in here somewhere. A usable Danny. Oh, from Hot Fuzz? It's too garbled.
This ticket is magic, and it really works. This ticket is...
All right, I don't know what that is, but...
Danny!
Oh, these all suck.
Danny.
That's pretty clear. That's not too bad.
Danny.
That's pretty good too. Oh, from The Blob, 1958.
Danny!
That's the one.
Danny!
Is this supposed to be a gun firing? What is that awful click? Sorry. Just taking folks behind the scenes here. Behind the soundboard scenes. Danny? All right, let's get my free sound bite. You got an ad for me? You're going to let me just do this? All right. Pop right in there. Bring up the old Stream Deck. Close that out. Close that out. This guy's still around. This guy's been on pause for like 2.5 hours. All right. Danny, you're on the board now. I'm going to have to put at least one dude in here. Or else this is going to look like... what is this? Get out of here. I'm in the middle of something. Oops. And just go in there. And... oh, wrong one. Okay. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for before, Michael, but I couldn't find it. That's the one I wanted. Danny! We're going to go with the one from The Blob. I just love that little, like, what do you call it? It sounds like a cap gun. Daddy! I haven't seen The Blob in a long time, so I can't remember what exact moment of the movie that is. All right, that's going to do it for me, folks. Hey, guess what? It's time for you to go to sleep. Or pretty soon. It's only 11:15 now for you now, right? I usually run this thing till midnight, but I'm tired. And again, I gotta save up my energy for what's to come here starting tomorrow. Have a good night. Wake up, and if you haven't voted already, then you've got something you need to do tomorrow. And yeah. We'll see what the next chapter of our nation's history is going to look like. Starting tomorrow night. On my stream. Tell everybody about it, folks. Actually, don't. The less people, the better, probably. In fact, Michael, no mention of this at all to any fellow bird watchers, all right? You know... the whole Birdwatcher channel, you know, it's never going to be a success if any of my politics were to get into that channel. Because I would, judging by the polls, lose half of my audience if I were to do that. But, anyway, this is my other channel, though. And I'm going to document whatever the hell's going on here. Mums of the word. All right. All right. Shh. Just trying to hold on to the democracy here, you know. Trying to figure out whether or not I'll ever actually return back to the States, to be perfectly honest. This is honestly... that's honestly on the table for me. So it's a big deal for me. I'd like to come back for at least a visit. But if it goes a certain way, that's enough for me to say I'm done. I'm divorced. Irreconcilable differences. I was born there. I wish the best for my fellow countrymen, but I can't be a part of that nonsense. Hopefully, it's about to go away. I put a stamp on it for you. Well, you voted by mail. Yeah. Well, I guess that's how you vote in advance, right? So everybody is doing the overseas ballots the same as you guys. I'm already my vote's already sitting somewhere. Anyway, yeah. Sorry. I gotta get out of here. I feel weird. I don't know how to get out of here. This is the last day before this thing. Mailed 2 weeks ago. Yeah, me too. It was like a couple of weeks after I got back from that Cambodia trip. By the way, get this. I still don't have my passport with the valid new 1-year visa that I paid for 3 months ago now. Or it was like late August that I went to Cambodia. I tell you what. Something's up. I want my passport back. How Hi, Cameron. I was just about to sign off. I mean, I was 5 minutes ago trying to sign off, and for some reason, I just keep delaying it. I don't know why. I feel like once I turn off my stream, I'm going to be left to my own thoughts until I'm back on the stream tomorrow. I'm not really in the mood to be left to my own thoughts for the next 20 hours or so. I'd rather just... Yeah, I need a distraction. I'm going to go figure out a distraction. All right? Have a good night, everybody. And, yeah. Catch up with you soon. Take care, folks. Good night.